Hi, my name is Franziska Trapp. I'm a postdoc researcher at the University of Brussels and the University of Berlin, and I have the honor to present to you the Young Researchers Network in Circus Studies. First of all, what might occur is the question, what is a young researcher? A young researcher has nothing to do with your age, but with your career. So with regard to our network, all people doing a PhD or a postdoc in circus studies are young researchers. And one remark in advance, I'm presenting a vivid and international, interdisciplinary and interactive network. So usually we are a group of 25 people working together. So I have to apologize in case that this seems to be quite typical academic presentation, but you will have the time or the chance to meet us in person during CAIO 3. There is going to be a meeting open for everyone who's interested in the network, even though you might not be a member yet. Okay, quite briefly, what is this all about? So I'm gonna start with our starting point. Our starting point is the idea or the situation we are all in as young researchers working on circus. We are working at different universities worldwide and often quite, I would say, isolated, because of course we do have colleagues at our universities, but most often they are not working on circus. So the idea was to create a network, a meeting space, a meeting place for all the people working on circus research, so that we can help each other. The most important idea is peer exchange, have the possibility to give and receive feedback, creating a routine among circus researchers, have possibilities of coaching, equal opportunities, and PhD training in the frame of circus research. Maybe you might now think, okay, but there are already a lot of different organizations trying to reassemble people from all over the world. And I would say yes. And that's why I would like to explain what we are not, so that you get to know what we are. So we are not a list of PhD and postdocs working worldwide. There I would consider to take a look at CARP. There you have a list. We are not a news box announcing conferences and events. Again, take a look at CARP. We're not a Facebook group to ask research-related questions. There I would consider academics. We are not a series of conferences here, like CAIO, for example, or Circuswissenschaft. We are not a researchers network reassembling researchers in different countries, like, for example, the Circus or the South American Network in Circus Studies. We are rather a peer mentoring program, I would say. So the basic idea is that we have monthly virtual meetings. We're meeting each first Tuesday of a month from 2 to 3:30 p.m. CET, Central European Time. And the basic idea is also that we will have an annual meeting during several days as soon as the whole COVID is over. So what do we do during those meetings? We always have a warm up. Then afterwards, we dedicate 15 minutes to the presentation of a research project of one of our members, 3 minutes thesis presentation, and afterwards a short discussion. And then the main idea is to have a workshop, and these workshops are hosted by our members. Afterwards, we have a blind date, which is quite loved by all our members because it gives us the opportunity to get to know each other, and then, of course, a little wrap up. With regard to the network structure, we do have 2 coordinators, me as a postdoc and Saskia Bellman as a PhD, and the 2 of us are responsible for the organization and durability of the network. But then the most important part are we, the members, because we are all together responsible for the content, for the topics, and the organization of specific sessions. So all the workshops are hosted by one member. We are circulating the responsibility. And doing those workshops, you, for example, have the possibility to invite a speaker or specialist. Really important, we are not discussing related research. So it's not about talking about objects, for example, it's not about talking about dramaturgy, but rather, for example, about strategies how to write a longer text, strategies how to organize yourself doing research. We also invited someone from the University of Münster who helped us to consider, for example, the abilities we gain while doing a PhD that we can use afterwards in different fields, not only in research, just to give you a first impression. And all those meetings are held in collaboration, for example, with the Equal Opportunity Office and the Graduate Center of the University of Münster and the Université Libre de Bruxelles, but also in collaboration with all other universities of our members. Regarding the outcome, we are always creating a visual protocol on Mural, like the same software we're using in Caio. So there is the possibility to access this protocol in case that you have been absent for doing one session. Future targets and additions. Well, there is of course the possibility to create content-related working groups while you have been talking to one of our members, for example, saying, okay, we are working in similar direction, let's do conference in a few years or whatever. Then there are networking events in cooperation with the Directors Network, which I would say is the opponent or equivalent of our network. The Directors Network reassembles all directors or professors working in the field of circus. And then, of course, our idea is also to build up circus research. So we have a yearly future PhD meeting in which we invite all master students interested in doing a PhD to ask questions. How to join, maybe most important question. Well, first of all, with regard to Caio, I invite you to just come and join our meeting so that you get a first impression. And then if you decide to join generally, there is a Google formulary for inscription. You find the link on the website. The only thing that is required is that you participate regularly so that we have the possibility to really create a community. Well, that's it for now. I hope I raised your interest. Again, we're a group of people, 25 people at the moment. We're working in a vivid and dynamic environment, I would say, and I just hope that you are interested in joining us in case that you're doing a PhD or a postdoc. Okay. Many thanks. Bye.